What do you do when you feel lost? When you run out of words? When you feel more mime trapped in a box that nobody else can see than seen? What do you do when you've forgotten every word to every hymn you ever learned and every Bible verse you ever heard, and you can't just keep swimming because you're drowning? What do you do when your faith is so small it can barely move you out of bed, much less a mountain? What do you do when it feels like you live in an echo chamber and every letter to God gets returned back to sender like you forgot the postage stamp or he changed his address? What do you do when the waves won't still and the wind won't quiet, but heaven feels silent? What do you do when you know that joy will come in the morning, but it feels like this night will last forever? I'll tell you what you do. When your grip is slipping, let go. Let the gravity of grace pull you in so deep until it is all you can perceive. When you can't stand, sit, with silence as your only soundtrack, until you can hear the swelling hum of a God that is always moving but never too busy to come get you. And when your faith is small, remember that God is faithful. And he is not turned away by your lack. It is always with nothing that he decides to create everything. Remember that he is a good and generous Father who gives good gifts to those who ask of him. And that he is God, who chose to do more in the silence of a tomb than in the bustle of a palace. So when the sea and the waves and the wind won't cease, and you feel alone, remember that just as Jesus was a man of many sorrows and acquainted with grief, it is often sorrow and suffering that God uses to guide us to peace. And maybe it's not what you want, but maybe he's showing you that joy is found in your mourning too. And even if you feel lost, he has never lost you.